Thank you so much, sir. It's always pleasure meeting you, a leader like you. We know each other since long time, and I always enjoy talking to you. First of all, welcome to this talk discussion.
Thanks for the invitation. Always glad to meet you, Rajeev. Always good.
Thank you, sir. When I got this opportunity that you are visiting Delhi and I am part of that, roundtable where I'll be able to speak to you. The first thing which was in my mind, okay, because India is very important. So I'll start my discussion, though you are taking care of the entire APAC market, how the India has grown up under your leadership.
Yeah, so I won't claim that credit, right? Must congratulate to Jaideep Singh and the India team. Last year was a fantastic year for Team India. So they were the highest growth region in APAC, right? So of us in APAC, you know that I have 5-6 regions. India have done really, really well, right? I think that's on the business side. From a team perspective, we also doubled the team last year. So as we charge towards FY25 of year 2025, not only that we have more sales team, a bigger pre-sales team, technical team. Right now, we are also getting more representation in most of the metropolitan cities, right? So every of the main cities, we do have a physical Kaspersky employee right now. Why we are doing that? Not that we are walking away from our channels. We still have more than 1,000 active partners in India, but we felt that it's important for us to give the physical touch or the face-to-face touch, right? So that we can now support our partners better and therefore to give better customer satisfaction.
Great. Great to take a feedback about the growth of the Indian market from your side and appreciation for your team. Seems really good. Things are falling in the plan. The new year, you might have already set the growth plan and everything. So can you highlight few things which is very crucial for this year growth in India?
Yeah, so from a solution part, of course, everything XDR is definitely charging ahead. Last year we did the launching of 11 new products. I think this year is about execution. So when I talk about everything XDR, we're now not talking only on IT. We're also trying to ingest OT traffic, right? So we have a few upcoming good OT projects that you will get to hear in the market soon. So we also see the convergence of IT and OT, right? Or IoT. So that being the case, for most of our enterprise customers, the need to have a single platform to be able to manage IT assets and OT assets is coming to real life, right? And again, you talk about digital meters, you talk about even when I came to the passport, everything now is about QR code, passportless, everything is moving that direction right now. And all of these devices, which are OT devices, now also need to be not only monitored, but also be protected. So that will be one piece. The other thing that we are also going to spend more time is on our threat intelligence piece. We started to see the maturity of a lot of customers from just outsourcing their SOC to just looking into protection. Now they are heavily considering on prevention. So in order to have prevention capabilities, you need to look at indicator of compromise, indicator of attacks. You need to start to look for things that is coming your way so that you can prevent that from actually happening, right? So that's where the threat intelligence part, the digital footprint, brand protection, and so on and so forth, is something that we're also investing in resources to take that forward. Then of course, lastly is the proliferation of devices or the rapid digitization that we're seeing in the small and medium businesses. This part right now, I would really urge everyone to take a good look. If you are a partner in the cybersecurity space, I think there's a very big opportunity in there because we're seeing a lot of fintechs springing up. We're seeing a lot of smart manufacturing companies coming up. Earlier we spoke with Rajeev that now when flying in, about 40-50% are foreigners. We can also see that foreign investment are coming into India rapidly. And then you start to see a lot of spring up of small size or medium sized enterprises. And they need help, right? There's a lot of opportunity where they are looking for experts, they're looking for guidance on how to implement their cybersecurity framework, adhering to DPDP Act, adhering to RBI rules if you are in the financial sector, SEBI if you are financial institution, listed entity, insurance and so forth. So we can start to see the regulation is also tightening and shaping the need of cybersecurity solutions in the market. So greatly, these will be the three things that I see that is going to be pivotal and important to the Kaspersky India business in 2025.
Very in detailed, things you shared about, the things which will happen and the overall overview of the Indian market currently. I'd like to more know about, because we get a lot of information, trends, reports, attacks, numbers, and everything from your lab on a regular basis. In fact, this is a compliment I would like to pass to you, that media is more aware with your data which we get on a regular basis. So on those, any data you want to advise to CTO or CISOs or CIOs that this is something which is going to happen, this AI is in a trend. So what will be your advice for those kind of threats which are on the rise?
Okay, so we like it, we don't like it, Gen AI is here to stay, right? And if you don't embrace it, you don't implement it, I think you are at the losing end of the stick. And unfortunately, cyber criminal groups are also using AI and Gen AI to their advantage to do that, right? Case in point, 10 years ago, if you want to do a deep fake video, right? Old man looking like a young man, young woman looking like an old woman, you probably need to have a very big infrastructure, spend a lot of money to build that. Now, all you need is to download a $1.99 app on your phone. Voila, you can do any form of deepfake. So that is also the ease of getting capabilities right now. So that being the case, the only way that we see is only up, right? If you get to here, we used to detect 400,000 new malware samples on a daily basis. We just got our latest number from 24. Now we are averaging 467,000.
Okay.
So that itself is almost increasing 15-20%. Why? Because now it's a lot of machine-generated malware. Right. So will it come down? I doubt so. Yeah. So that also means that brute force attack, whether it's a DDoS attack, whether you're talking about targeted attack, phishing, everything is just going to get worse and worse. Right? So the only way that I want to advise all the audience here, all of us in the cybersecurity arena and the field of work that we are in, unfortunately, you really, really need to not only look at protecting, which we are pretty good at right now. Preventing, I spoke about threat intelligence, the C2 part of things. You need to know what is coming so you can prevent it better. But maybe one last part to complete the story is to be able to react well. Right? In the cyber world, we also have this big word called assume breach. You need to assume that you are penetrated, you are suffering a ransomware. How do you minimize the damage? How are you able to do a quick reaction? Right? How fast do you do incident response? How fast you are able to sandbox the infected machine? How fast are you going to engage all this? And this is where AI also play a part, right? For us at Kaspersky, we are going to use AI to help us to do certain advice to our customers in terms of playbook or quick reaction, right? If you are under attack. So this will be our recommendation, the step 1, step 2 to do to minimize damage. So the only way to fight Gen AI generated attacks is to also use AI and Gen AI. Right. So that's the reality of the reality. And if I may end off, for those that are not really confident or sure of where they are right now, maybe start from just on a security assessment, right? Vulnerability assessment. SOC consult, look at where you are right now. Give yourself a benchmark. Look at knowing your current situation right now might be able to be the very good first step for you to plan for the next framework or the next 3 or 5 years of transformation that you need to do in the cyberspace.
Sir, AI, you talked about AI obviously, a lot of vendors are coming with the solution with AI something, So what did you plan to utilize this kind of momentum which is gaining, and this is need of hour? So how AI is being integrated in your solutions? Is there any things you're working on already there?
So 3 part, right? Like I say, in terms of sorting out the 467,000 new malware samples that we receive every day, we have been using machine learning for 10 years, which is the application of AI. Again, that part, you know it, I keep it there. The other part that I also mentioned on using AI to make quick reaction or to give quick suggestion to customer on how they react when you get infected or get penetrated. So frankly, not that human are not important, but we will not be as fast as an AI or machine, right? So that part of it is really currently on its way. Then the last part of it is to really use an AI assistant, right? So in our consumer portfolio, you will start to see us talking about AI assistant, right? And of course, having that in the consumer portfolio is the starting point. We're going to bring it also to the enterprise portfolio, so that at every point of time, we are going to have a little. Well, I can share the name. Her name is Kira.
Okay.
Okay. You will see her coming up to give you a little bit more advice of what the next steps in terms of configuration, and even advise you that if certain things are not done properly, you will get an AI prompter.
Okay.
So these are some of the example of our application of our AI in our solution in the near future.
Great, sir. Sir, we have been seeing in last few years, you are investing a lot in Indian market, and as you said before we started this discussion, that India is very important for you. So, can you share the investment you already did in last 1 year, the new office at Noida, and the hiring of new people in different divisions? So, what are your plans?
Okay, so two parts, right? One, strengthening our own capabilities in terms to be able to support customers that have really big turnkey or transformational projects at hand. I think that where we are doubling down on experts in terms of security services, like I mentioned earlier, or even in solution architects that we now have a local solution architect team to help customers in terms of chartering a journey, right, in terms of transformation. I think that will be one part that we are not going to stop. Okay, and we have to continue to invest to provide better customer satisfaction, and moving from product selling to solution selling to ultimately to business outcome based selling. Right? So I think that will be one part we are doing. The other thing that is also very important to us is to upscale our channel partners. So in our new unified partner program that we are launching this year, we have a new category called the deploy status, right? So where we are encouraging partners to get themselves specialized, certified to be able to deploy our more strategic solutions, so that they can also help us to extend our reach and to touch the customer, right? Whether it's in medium enterprises and below, to also have the capabilities to enjoy our new enhanced capabilities. We can't do this on our own. We definitely need our partner community to do that. And instead of just selling, reselling, antiviruses onto endpoint, we are also pushing our loyal partners, our focus partners up the curve. Okay. So that strategy is where we are also putting resources around our partner team to make sure that we are able to support our partners as they go through this transformation.
Sir, in recent time, Kaspersky is doing pretty well. So if you can, if you can name some of the major announcement or the major breakthrough you made. That one I remember there is some association with the educational institution IIT. So how closely you are working with the PSUs or the government cybersecurity agencies, CERT and all, DSCI. So how closely you are working with these agencies?
We just did a joint white paper with CERT-In, right? Giving them what our view on the implication of AI,
okay,
right, in the cyber world. Please feel free to download that. I think that will be one part. Like I just came from Mumbai, we also did have a participation in a panel with the state government. I think the need for us to continue to engage to increase cybersecurity awareness, we are not going to stop, right? So the avenue, collaborating with the government have been almost 20 years right now, and we continue to do that. Working through tertiary institution, like you mentioned on all the IIT, we have already more or less finalized some of the enhanced curriculum, cybersecurity based.
Okay.
Likewise, we have done train the trainer, means train the lecturer. We also got some of these activities completed. But probably, like I say, the last piece that we think we can do well is to give more and more findings and more of what we see right now from a trend, international trend perspective, of how we can also support the government push for let's say RBS cybersecurity guidelines, SEBI or DPTP kind of a thing that which I felt is important. Right? Like I commented yesterday in the Mumbai event, we also thank the government for tightening and enforcing, right? Because that gives all of us a reason to up level our capabilities, and of course most important, our customers can now go and ask for money, budget to spend. Right? So it's moving the right direction. I felt right now it's all about execution, and if you can be there to support our partners, our customers, all moving towards the right direction, I think we are all going to land in a much better place.
That's great to know, but I'll conclude this discussion. You had a very lengthy week, in fact, a day in Delhi, or having a lot of discussion with the other journalists. So one message for all the partners and customers, partners who are selling a solution and customer who are using a solution.
I think don't stop what you are there, right? If you are on NG, AV, next generation antivirus, quickly move to EDR. I think that's the basic of the basic. Some form of threat hunting, some form of root cause analysis, and therefore some form of quick response or quick remediation, very important. And if you're already on my EDR platform, again, don't stop there, right? Think towards how to protect your network, which is our Kata NDR solution. Move to XDR day to come. Look into threat intelligence, ultimately doing your own SOC, right? I think these are all a necessary journey.
Right.
Is it going to be done within a day? No. Is it going to be done within a year? Perhaps not even within a year.
True.
It might be charted over a 3 to 5 years journey, but we are here, whether it's through our partners, through our customers, direct to our customers. I think that will be where we really have to come together and start planning and charting the new cybersecurity architecture for the future.
Thank you so much, sir. It's always lovely chatting to you, and you always share a lot of information for my audiences. I love talking to you, sir. Thank you so much. Thanks again.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.